welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I've been slacking, y'all. I've been posting once a week. I've been off my content schedule, so I gotta catch back up again. So I can finally get my channel monetized. But y'all need to go and hit subscribe. Y'all haven't subscribed to my channel. Y'all watch my channel. Y'all gotta subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. I don't see y'all. I don't see y'all in my subscribers. So y'all gotta go hit that subscribe bell. Oh, let me show you. Look, I got a ponytail. A little bitty ponytail. My hair is growing. So I'm excited about that. Because now I can get my hair braided again. So I'm just letting it grow out away from my pixie cut. Because I can't maintain. I could, but it's just too much. And I'm a little rough when it comes to my hair. Like, I don't like to keep it in long. So I be wasting money whenever I get my pixie. But it be so cute for 2 days. But I'm just going to let it grow back out. Okay, so let me show y'all. I got some wine. This is a new one that I have not tried yet. It's called Tropical Passion Fruit Moscato by Lucia Bossio. This is it. So I'm gonna try this. I think it's gonna be good. I really believe it's gonna be good. Let's see. I believe it's gonna be good. A berry moscato. It just sounds good. So let's see. It tastes good. It tastes like, to me, it tastes more like a sparkling wine than a Moscato. But it's good. So this vlog, as you can see, is over protecting my peace. Last time I did my healing journey, part 1 and part 2. So I may do this in a part 1 and part 2 series as well. So we'll see how it goes. So, protecting my peace and my healing journey is almost the same, but it's not. So protecting your peace looks a little bit different. When you protect your peace, it's kind of like you putting up boundaries. Your healing journey can involve boundaries as well, but you're protecting your peace is like specific, like you're in protection mode of yourself, your peace, your mental health. And so I'm gonna go and give y'all some ways that I protect my peace. Okay, first things first. First thing on my list is forgiving people who ain't even sorry. Forgiving people who are not even sorry for what you know how hard it is to forgive somebody who ain't even sorry. Difficult. Forgiving people who are not even sorry. That is the way that I protect my peace, because sometimes somebody could be done hurt you so bad and they don't give two you know what. The way you could heal and the way you can move on and protect your peace is by letting it go. And don't let them have that control over you, because if you expecting them to apologize or to be remorseful for something that they did for you, it will never happen, and you'll be angry. And the Bible say, he who angers you controls you. So don't let them have that power over you. Release that. If they did something to hurt you, God gonna take care of them. You gotta forgive people who ain't sorry. Okay, and so that leads me to my next thing. So anger. I used to have an issue like with anger. I could hold on to stuff for so long and have so much anger behind it. Like just not like a person, just be angry at them because of something that they did to hurt me, something that they said, anything. And I could hold on to it for years. And I didn't realize how much that affected me until I thought about it. Like, I'm steady holding on to all this anger, just hold it. And just knowing that the Bible says he who angers you controls you. You giving them that power over you. So that's not to say that I don't get angry, because I do get angry. It's not a sin to get angry. How you handle your anger is different. So now if somebody make me mad, it's not gonna last long. My anger is not gonna last long with nobody, because I'm not gonna let them have that control over me. I'm not gonna let them have that power over me. If somebody upset me or maybe mad, I can still speak to them. I can still say hello. I can still be cordial with them. I'm not gonna keep anger inside of me. I pray, and that's one of my affirmations, is to remove anger from me. So I don't want to harbor anger for anybody in my body, because that can actually cause you to have cancers and all kinds of issues with your health. Holding on to anger, just being angry all the time, your face just stuck in angry. Like I don't want none of that. So any anger or anything like that, I may get upset, but I'm gonna release it. Like, you're not gonna you're not gonna make me angry. I was mad yesterday. Today I'm good, but I still ain't about to let you in my space too much, because I see how you move. I ain't forget what you did, but I ain't gonna let you have me angry though. Yeah, you gotta let that go. And a lot of times people want you to get angry. They want you to act out. They want you to spaz out, and what do they call it now? I forget it. What's the word they use? Oh, dang. Crash out. Crash out. They want you to crash out. They get a thrill from that. Like I told you, when I was married, like, he would want to see me get so mad. He would say some of the dumbest things in hopes that I would crash out and get mad and cuss him out. And then I would see him like with a grin. Like, he'd be so happy when I got mad, got upset, cuss him out. That's the devil. He has a demon in him. That's how people are. Like, people who harbor that demonic energy, they want to see you go off. And especially me with my career, like, every now and then there's somebody who will come into my business on some bull crap, and they want me to crash out. As a black woman, they expect us to crash out. I don't get them none of that. I'll be so calm, and they hate it. I can tell they hate it so much. That kills them when you don't have no reaction to the bull crap. They want you to crash out, and you don't get that to them, because they want that power over you. Whenever they anger you, they make you angry, they control you. It says it. The Bible is not gonna lie. He who angers you controls you. So now, they're not gonna have that power over me. No, ma'am, no, sir. Next thing is, I don't do voicemails. I do not do voicemails, okay? And this has been for years that I don't do voicemails. I don't do voicemails. I think I've been traumatized by voicemails in the past. Like, I don't even set up my voicemail, and whenever it gets full, I don't answer it. I don't do none of that. Like, when I got my new phone, I ain't set up no voicemail, none of that. I don't answer voicemails. It's too much technology out here for voicemails. And let me tell you why I don't do the voicemails specifically. I don't do the voicemails because every time somebody leaves a voicemail, they want to give you partial information. Like, they want to act like it's such an emergency. Hi, this is John. I'm just calling you. Please get back with us immediately. I'm like, hell no. I don't know. What is that about? I don't know. That sounds like it's a problem. And then somebody in your family, like, they'll leave your voicemail. Hello. I haven't heard from you. How you doing? Give me a call back. And I don't do that. I don't do no voicemails. Like, call me, text me. Call me or text me. That's it. Because I'm not doing no voicemails, because y'all be acting like, y'all be too dramatic on them voicemails. Like, it be sounding like somebody just died. Like, I don't want to get a voicemail like that. I don't want to get a voicemail like that. I don't like voicemails at all. The voicemails, they give me anxiety. That's what I'm saying. Like, I protect my peace. And I don't like nothing that's gonna give me anxiety. No. Be anxious for nothing. If I feel like it's gonna make me anxious, if I feel like it's gonna make me uncomfortable, I don't want. Voicemail is a no for me. No. Next is, I don't accept gifts from everybody. And let me tell you why. Sometimes people give you a gift. It be like something that has demonic energy, something that they prayed upon, not to the Lord, something that they prayed upon to the devil. And like I had one woman, she was working for me like 3 years ago, and she was trying to give me like a bracelet. She was like, this is a healing bracelet. And I'm like, no. And she's like, yeah, this is a healing bracelet. I want you to have it. This is going to help you, like, whenever you get sick, whenever this is a bracelet that's going to help you heal. That's evil. That's evil. All those little trinkets and gifts that's supposed to heal. Ain't nothing that can heal me but the good Lord in the heavens. Ain't nothing that can heal me but that. And if that ain't the Lord, that ain't it. And whoever your Lord is in that bracelet, that can't do nothing with me. Like, no. I don't let people give me anything, certain types of gifts, weird strength. If I get a bad vibe about anything, I follow that now. And it's because for so many years, I did not listen to that little still small voice in my head, the spirit giving me that discernment. I ignored my discernment for so many years. Now I listen to it, because even in my relationships, I'll be like, nah, that ain't what he is. That ain't who he is. That trying to see the good in people. Stop. No. If you feel like something off with it, it's off. All that burning sage and all that kind of stuff like that is the devil. All of it's the devil. Everything. All of it. All of it. Can't nobody heal you. Can't nobody save you but the good Lord in heaven, Jesus Christ. That's it. The only way you can get to God is by Jesus, through Jesus. So that is the devil. That's it. So that leads me to my next one. And I think I told y'all this before, but I'm going to add this again because this is a important component to every part of my healing journey, protecting my peace, is not seeing the good in a person. Not trying to see the good in a person. If I got to try to see the good, like, why I got to try to see the good in a person? I got to try, like, where they good at? Let me try to see the good. Like, if I got to try to see the good in a person, they ain't no damn good. And that's what I did for a long time. Trying to see the good. Trying to see that good. Like, no. If the good that damn hard to see, I don't want it. And something off with it. Like, you see more things that are off than you see more things that are on. That's not no good. That is not no good. And I said it before, I said it again. Some of these people are sent to this earth like filler people, just to take up space and to betray people to help them get to their destination. Stop trying to see the good in these people. They evil. They evil. There's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 in every family. There's a long line of them. They just fill the space, just like Judah. He came here with a job. His job was to betray Jesus, to get Jesus to the cross to die for the sins. They still here. Them kind of people are still here. They're sent here to help you get to your destination. You can't get to the destination with all good things happening. Bad things gotta happen to help you get to that destination. And those people, those messed up people, are the ones that's gonna help you get there, even though they're not doing it for good. They're doing it for evil. But it's gonna cause your good. Your good is gonna come out of it. So stop trying to see the good in people. If you can't see the good, it ain't good. Stop trying to see the good in everything. Follow that discernment. Listen to that. You got it for a reason. Okay. So the next one is, I do not take advice from everybody. And I think I kind of mentioned this in the past, but I do not take advice from everybody. This is a part of me protecting my peace. Y'all have no idea how many people try to come up to me and tell me how to run my business on a weekly basis. I'm going to have at least 1 to 2 to 3 people to come up and try to tell me what I should do to run my business. Mind you, these mofos ain't never ran no business. Ain't never had a business. Ain't even never thought about starting. If they thought about it, they ain't never put no action behind it. They ain't never did nothing with it. But they going to try to come tell me how to run my business. My successful business. They gonna come try to, they gonna try to, like, you can't tell me, you can't give me no advice about nothing that you ain't never done and you ain't thriving in. Like, you can't give me that kind of advice. Protecting my peace. Another way I protect my peace is by walking away. Not just walking away from relationships, walking away from anything that makes me feel uncomfortable. Like I said, now I follow my discernment. I listen to my discernment. I listen to it. I don't ignore it. If I get a weird feeling about anything, that could be even when I go to a restaurant. If I feel off about it, I just walk out. I remember one time I walked into a Subway. It was two dudes. Like, when I got in the Subway, it was nobody in the front. And I thought, man, that's weird. I'm standing up here for at least a minute or two. Ain't nobody came out. Then I see two guys walking from the back looking all suspicious. It just looked suspicious. And something in my spirit said, do not eat nothing out of here. And it was just weird. And I was like, I just walked out. I didn't even answer no questions. I walked out. And I do that a lot. Like, if I walk in a restaurant and somebody in the restaurant looks like it's, it could be an issue or unsanitary, I just walk out. I don't even say nothing. I was going to go get my hair braided one day. And the woman, she was in there like having an issue with another customer. And I didn't like the way she talked to the customer. Mind you, I'm in customer service. I'm in hands-on customer service. I know customer service like the back of my damn head. I am a dispute resolution specialist. Okay? I can resolve almost any issue that you throw at me. That's what I do. Conflict resolution all day. Conflict resolution. That's it. So, as an owner of a business, or if she was a manager, I don't know, but I did not like the way she talked to that customer. The customer was trying to explain to her that the style that she wanted, and she just kept disregarding everything that the woman was saying. Every time the woman was talking, she would talk over her like, no, this is what's gonna look best on you. That's not how you do things. And I politely got my bag and walked the hell up out of there. And then, so when I walked to my car, she left the woman that was in the chair and came and followed me. And she said, oh, ma'am, why are you leaving? I said, no, I just don't like the way things were handled back there. I don't like it. And she's like, what do you mean? You don't know what happened? You don't know what's going on? I said, yeah, I don't know exactly what happened because I wasn't there in the beginning, but I seen the way you talked to her and I didn't like it. And her hair, it does not look right. I understand where she's coming from, and I don't want that same experience. So I politely got in my car and drove the hell off. Had she not followed me out the door, I wouldn't have said nothing. So I said all that to say, normalize walking out without even saying nothing. Normalize not explaining yourself. Just walking the hell out. They know exactly why. They know exactly what it is. They know exactly what they did. They know what they said. They know what was wrong. They normalize just walking the hell out without saying nothing. Leaving a person in silence. So that leads me to my next one. Normalize silence. Again, normalize silence. Before I said normalize walking out, but normalize silence. And that's even online, like on social media. Somebody will ask me something personal or something, or say something disrespectful, or even in the outside world, anything. I will be silent. I feed them dust. They hate it. They hate it so much. They hate it so much. I will feed them dust. And I love it because they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know how you coming. They don't know how you feeling because you didn't say anything back. And some people, again, they may look at it like, oh, I got her together. But most of the time, they gonna replay that over in their mind, over and over in their mind, what they said and how they didn't even get a response back. You fed them dust. Beyonce do it all the time. She feeds them dust. They really be wanting a response out of her. They really be wanting some type of something. They really be trying to get at her, and they always got something to say about her. She feed them dust, and she do what she got to do in the background, and she stays silent. And I love it. Because you got to realize, everybody ain't worth no response. You don't need to fight every battle. Like, some people just want to be able to interact with you. I don't get them there. Everybody ain't worth my time. Everybody ain't worth no interaction with me. I'm not about to play these little games with nobody. I got too much to lose. Some people out here ain't got nothing to lose. I got too much to lose. They be wanting something from me. They be wanting something out of me so they could use it to say this or that. Or this. A lot of times they'll just make up something, just lie. Just lie. That's all they can do with me. So they're not even worthy. They're not worthy. Okay, so next, protecting my peace. So the next thing is cutting off negativity early. Cutting it off early. When I start seeing the signs of anything, that's with the work, that's with relationships now, friendships, anything, I cut it off quick. I'm not going to let it progress. I'm not going to try to see the good in them. I'm not going to see it through. I'm not going to look over it. When I see something off, I'm just going to move the hell on out the way. Cutting it off early. That's how I protect them. Cutting it off early. Stop. When you see something crazy, why you just going to keep... I've been there. I've done that. You see something off and you like, maybe it ain't that bad. Maybe he ain't mean it like that. Maybe she ain't mean it like that. Maybe she meant something else. Maybe a person can be like, F her. And then they be like, oh, but I didn't mean it like that. How else could you have possibly mean F her? Like, you're saying F me. But now you didn't know I heard you. I overheard you saying it. And now you're going to say, oh, I didn't mean it like that, though. See, that's gaslighting. That's how people play mind games. Stop letting people gaslight you. When you see something off, cut it off right then. Okay, so next is aromatherapy. If you look it up, I also teach this in esthetician. Aesthetics, we learn about how different smells could, make you feel a certain way, make you think about even certain perfumes can make you think about a time in the past. So all the senses can make you think or feel something. You see something, it can make you have a memory, a thought, a feeling, emotion. If you taste something, it could remind you of something. If you smell something, it could remind you, make you feel something. All the senses are, even if you touch something, it could remind you. All the senses, even if you hear something, it can make you, same thing. So aromatherapy is something that we use in aesthetics to relax your body. Like scents, natural scents, 100% essential oils like lavender, lemon, lemongrass, citrus, all those things, peppermint, they make you feel more calm, more relaxed. So other scents that are like loud or strong or something that smells bad can make you actually feel uncomfortable or anxious. So that's why in my house I have the oil diffusers around my apartment to help me be more relaxed, because those scents help you to relax. Natural essential oils from the earth, they help you to relax your mind, calm your mind, your body, and things like that. So that's what I use aromatherapy to help me relax in my space. And a lot of times people will walk in my apartment, they be like, oh, it feels so calm in here. It's because of two things. Yes, the aromatherapy, but also I pray in here. Ain't no evil spirits welcome in here. They got to feel uncomfortable in here. Even in my business, I pray in my business. I ask God to make evil spirits feel uncomfortable when they come in. So, aromatherapy. Stop worrying. Stop worrying about things. So, In the past, I would be worried about things, and I'm still releasing a lot of my worry on God because I still have some of it, and I'm getting rid of it. But there are times when I be worried about things, are like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Or what should I do? Like, from trauma, I learned to always have a plan B, a backup plan, financially, this and that. Worrying about, okay, what if this don't work out, then what am I gonna do? If that don't work out, then what I'm gonna do? So I'm always like in that mode, like preparing for something, instead of me just casting my cares and my worries on God. So recently I've been praying for God to help me cast my cares upon him. Stop trying to figure everything out. Stop trying to be in control of everything. God is in control. So I've been releasing things over to him. And one way that I do that is by turning my phone off. I turn it off, and then I have my do not disturb on after, I think at 10 o'clock. Nobody can call me after 10 o'clock. And I think I'm going to move it up to like 9, because I don't want to, because I go to sleep early. I don't want nobody calling me at that hour, because a lot of times when somebody wake me up out of my sleep, I'm like one of them people like, what's going on? Like, I'm thinking that it's a disaster because you just bust me out of my sleep, and it makes me have a lot of anxiety, and I'm like, my chest is beating, and I'm in like, what's going on? What's going on? I don't want to be like that. I need to be calm. I need to be released of all the stress. So the one way that I've started to do that is by turning that phone off. Do not disturb. I can't control everything in the world. Some people might be like, oh, you got kids. My kids grown. So if they out there and they get into some or some accident happen, I don't want to be frazzled like that. Like, I can deal with it when I'm more focused, when I'm awake. I deal with it in the morning. Whatever it is, I deal with it in the morning. I am not God. And I that's the way that I'm protecting my peace too. Realizing I can't control every aspect. Like, if something happened to me, it's the same thing. So I gotta release things. And that's the way. I don't let nobody call me all times a day, all times a night, phone ringing in my sleep. No. I am relaxed. I don't like nothing taking me up out of that. So that leads me to my next one. The next one is stop caring about every little bitty thing. It's kind of like worrying, but it's a little bit different. Caring and worrying are similar, but they're not the same. So caring about everything that comes across my desk, everything that comes across that somebody got going on, everything that somebody bring to me, every challenge, every struggle that somebody got, they want to try to project it on over to you, and I was one of those people that would just take on anything that, anything that's going on. And I had to learn to pick and choose wisely with that, because I'm what do you call it? Well, of course, I'm an empath. That's what empaths do. They take on all kind of things. I had to learn not to take on everything that come across my desk. I need to pick and choose wisely, because then I'll be burnt out taking on everybody's stuff, and ain't nobody gonna take on my stuff. Ain't nobody gonna take on myself. If I need some, I'm stuck the hell out. So I had to learn to choose wisely what I take on, and not care about every little bitty thing, because it be the ones that you help the most that take the biggest dump on you. That's what I learned. The ones that you put so much into, love, care, all this money. Anywhere I put my love, care, and money, I care. I care. So I had to take a step back. Like, stop putting all my love, care, and money over there. Because as soon as stuff get crazy, or as soon as you decide you're not going to do something, or as soon as you say no, then that's when it's like you never did nothing for them. They're going to take the biggest dump on you, treat you like trash, like you ain't nothing, and you done did all this for them in the past. So that's why I feel like I've gotten to a place where it's almost dangerous, where it's very little that I care about. And that sound crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but it's very little that I care about. Very little. And I'm okay with that. Because look, they done burnt me out. So I'm I don't need nothing else to care about. It's enough. So protecting my peace. Another way I protect my peace is by not settling for less. And let me tell you what I mean by that. So for a long time, growing up and this and that, I used to think that I wasn't deserving of the very, very, very best. Like I used to not know my worth. So I used to always think like I could take, something a little bit less than the best. But the very, very best, I just felt like I didn't have access to it, or I didn't understand that I was worthy of the very best, of God's best, and the best that's out there. Like even when I purchased my home, like the neighborhood that I lived in that I bought the house in, so beautiful. They won like Texas #1 neighborhood like 3 times in a row. So before I moved there was like this neighborhood across the bridge. It was that neighborhood is like the homes are like all the same almost. Like they have like 4 different models. And I just thought that the one that we moved in that I actually got was like so out of my league. Like there's no way I could move over there. That's like somewhere where I couldn't imagine. And I just couldn't imagine that I could get that house at first. And then when I did, it was like, now I know. Now I know I deserve the best of everything. And I feel like it awakened something in me. So now I don't strive to be average or mediocre or anything like that. I hold myself to a high regard. And it's because I now know my worth. I know I'm worthy of God's best. So don't downplay yourself. Don't water yourself down. Don't feel like you're not worth the best, because you are. That's what I struggled with for a long time, but not no more. I know my worth, and that I'm dangerous because of that. So next is me protecting my peace. Another way I do that is I don't try to fit in. And that's something that I have never tried to do, fit in or like be like other people. I've always stood out. I've never had a real big friend group. I've always had like 1 or 2 friends. 1 or 2 friends. Even when I was in high school, middle school, even elementary school. And I always had friends. I was always friends with people that were not like real popular. Like I never really fit into that real. And now when I look back at everybody who was real popular in high school, middle school, it's like, what are they doing? Like I don't try to fit in to nothing. I follow my own beat. I make my own beat. I follow that beat, and it has worked for me. Not fitting in has been a blessing for me, because God made all of us unique, and not fitting in has been a part of me protecting my peace. I don't try to like be somebody else who I'm not. I'm okay with who I am. That doesn't mean that like I don't do trendy little things here and there, but I mean like my personality. Nobody is gonna get me to be like them, or try to influence me to be like them, or influence me to do something that I don't feel comfortable with. Like that's not who I am. So I don't, not fitting in is the best thing about me. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of friends. I don't need a big following. I'm still happy even though I don't need a big crowd or a bunch of people. I actually prefer when there's fewer people. Like when I go out to movies or out to eat, I don't like when it's a big crowd. I like when it's fewer people there. I like I like my space basically, but I don't need a crowd. I don't need a following. I don't need all everything. I'm still happy and happier without everybody in the mix. So, yeah. So, next is not overworking. Not overworking. I do not aspire to work hard. I do not aspire to work for the rest of my life. Like, I'm blessed that I get to do my dream job. But as I get older, I understand the importance of slowing down, taking a break, listening to my body, resting, napping, sleeping in the middle of the day, sleeping at the drop of a dime. Like, I get excited about going to bed. That's how you know you old. You get excited about getting into bed. Like, I get so excited about it. Like, I'm telling you. And I pray, and I have to always remind myself that I prayed to not have to work hard. And sometimes I'll tell my staff, like, book me, put me down on the schedule to do this or to do that service. And then when it's time to do that service, I'll be like, why did I sign myself? There was no need for me to do that. Like, the students do this, but I'm always concerned about losing my skills. If I don't use them, I lose them. That's what I'm always thinking about, because now I teach, I don't get to do skills. So every now and then I'll tell them to put me down on a schedule to do a service. And I'll be like, why? Why did I put myself up for this? But that's me just trying to have a plan B, like not lose my skills, remember everything. And I have to remember that I prayed to not have to work as hard, to make money without working hard. And God has provided that for me. All I do is talk every day. and so, I have to be mindful of what I prayed for. So I don't need to work hard. I need to relax and make sure I have avenues and streams of money where I don't have to work too hard. So not working hard is important. Like, America has made us believe forever hard work and dedicate. Like, don't nobody want to do that when they get old. There's people retiring at 40, 50 years old. Like, I am not planning to work hard like that for the rest of my life. I'm gonna live my life on vacation in Jesus' name. So, protecting my peace, not allowing everybody to have access to me. Not allowing everybody to have access to me. I said that once, I say it again. Not allowing everybody to have access to me. If it wasn't for social media, we would not even have like interaction with a tenth of the people that we see online all the time. A tenth. So social media has made us believe that we are supposed to, like, everybody's supposed to be here or there all the time. No. And that's why a lot of times I need a break from social media, because I'm not used to just I like to take a break. I like to digress. I don't like to, so I really have to plan my content and things like that, because when I started this 3 years ago, I was not serious about it. Now that I'm serious about it, I have to post all the time, and it's not something that I'm comfortable with yet. So I'm still getting used to it, because I just be want to sleep. Sometimes I come home, I go straight from work, and I take my shower, and I'm in the bed. Sleep. Okay? I don't think about no content, nothing. So access, it's important not to have everybody have access to you. And as a business owner, I understand this so much. Like, I don't even tell people that I'm the owner of my business. I'm the director. I'm the instructor. I No, I don't. I don't want everybody having access to me. I don't want nobody knowing that I'm the owner. I don't want everybody knowing this and that. Like, I just want to be behind the scenes, watching and looking, and handle me how you gonna handle everybody else when you come into the business. Like, I don't want certain family. I don't know. I don't even call everybody family. Like, I do not want you to have access to me. Like, this is the most access you gonna get to me right here online. That's it. And it's a lot. So stop giving people access. That bring more stress in your life. So still protecting my peace. Another thing that I like to do to protect my peace is to surround myself with beautiful things. Like, one way I do that is I try to get myself a bouquet of flowers every week. If I got a good bouquet, then it'll probably last me about 2 weeks. So I try to buy myself a bouquet of flowers every week to every 2 weeks. And I've been doing that for many years. A lot of people thought that my ex-husband was buying the flowers for me every week. It was me buying my own flowers. He would buy me flowers on special occasions like birthday, Mother's Day, holiday. But whenever you see me post years ago and my flowers, my rose, that was all me, boo. That was all me. So I've been doing that for years, and it just makes me feel good. I love to see beautiful things around me. Like, if something is old, ugly, beat up, I throw it away. I don't want nothing old, ugly, or beat up around me. I don't want no old clothes, no old junk, no old this, old furniture. Everything has to be good, looking in good condition. It needs to look nice, or I don't want it. So I like to surround myself with beautiful things. It just makes me feel good when I wake up and see beautiful things. So if you aren't buying yourself something nice, which you don't have to buy yourself nothing nice all the time, you can just go somewhere that doesn't cost any money to see beautiful things like flowers and things like that. Just do something nice for yourself. Surround yourself with beauty. Throw away anything that's old, ugly, beat up, that doesn't serve you. Throw it away. Okay, so last but definitely first is I stopped asking God repeatedly. And I learned this from Joel Osteen. Actually, I listened to him on Sirius Radio in my car, and I would listen to him all the time. He was very instrumental in helping me get through my divorce and help me move on and heal faster. So if you have Sirius FM in your car, listen to him. I'm telling you, he gave me so much. So one of the things that I learned from him is to stop asking God for stuff repeatedly. Stop begging God. I used to do that all the time. If I wanted something to happen real bad, I used to come back and be like, Lord, please take care of this. Please, Lord, do this. Please, God, please, please, please. Like, God don't want us to beg. That's why the Bible said you never seen the righteous begging or, forsaken or begging for bread. Like, God don't want us to beg him. He wants us to ask him and believe that he's going to do it. That's what faith is about. Like, asking him and believing it without even seeing it happen. When we just keep coming back like, Lord, please, please, Lord, please, Lord, do it. That's when it's like you don't even trust him. And so I realized I was doing that. Like, I'm letting him know I don't even trust him. And that's what he all about, faith. Like, we got to have faith. So what I learned is ask him for something and then thank him for it and believe that it's going to happen. That's what I do now. I don't be asking like, please, please. And then if I do almost be like, please, I catch myself and be like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, that it's going to happen. I don't see it yet, but I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I trust you, God. I know you're going to make it happen. So that is very important. Stop begging God. When you pray for something, pray on it. Thank him. Give it to God. Believe that it's going to happen and let it go. Okay, so thank y'all for watching my channel. I hope that y'all get something from this blog. Again, I always put a lot of energy and a lot of effort into making these videos for y'all. And so I hope that this helps you with something. Even if it's just one thing, I hope that it helps with something. And if so, let me know how it helped. I love hearing from people all the time. People will tell me, like, they'll send me a text or a message or even a phone call, and they'll tell me, oh, I just love your videos. You don't know how much it helped me. I appreciate that so much, because you know what? Sometimes I don't be want to get on here and do it. So whenever somebody calls me or tells me, oh, I really love your video, I love this or that, it really makes me want to continue. It makes me want to keep going, because I realize, okay, so somebody is feeling it, somebody getting it, because I'm not out here just doing all this in vain. So I know that it's purposeful, and I know that it's a part of my calling. So if y'all like anything in my video, let me know. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe bell. I'll be looking at that. Subscription list. So I'll see y'all next time. I'll see y'all real soon, because I got to get my videos. I got to catch up and meet my quota. So I'll see y'all real soon.